I'm David Pearson. I'm Assistant Director of Veteran Services for Catholic Charities, the Archdiocese of Paterson. Today we're here to honor two people who've contributed a lot to our community, Brett DeAlexandra and Alexa Modero from Backpacks for Life. There's an old adage that says that there's certain people who, when a fire happens, either run towards it or run away from it. These two people run towards it. They're a great asset, and you're going to get to find out a little about them in a couple minutes. We do veteran services at the Archdiocese, at the Diocese of Paterson, with partnership with the Archdiocese of Newark. We do veteran services. We work with the homeless and the at-risk veterans within the community. We handle about 300 plus veterans a year and families. We provide clothing, food, housing, all kinds of services. We connect people with all types of services like mental health. We do suicide initiatives. We do a lot in the community.
Hi, I'm Brett DeAlexandra.
And I'm Alexa Modero, and we're the founders of Backpacks for Life, a New Jersey nonprofit that serves the at-risk and homeless veteran community. We really focus on providing unique and personalized support to our veterans. We primarily distribute backpacks to homeless veterans across the state, each filled with toiletries, supplies, and resources. We want to help our veterans in their day-to-day and also provide them resources to get back on their feet. We also provide mentorship and coaching to our at-risk veterans and their family members, ensuring that our veterans are educated and guided through the process of finding the right programs, resources, and care that they need.
We started the organization 6 years ago. On my return back from Afghanistan, I was in the Marines for 6 years, and I had a hard time integrating back into society. So they put me on medical hold, and I was up in Rhode Island during the winter for that part of my transition back. And when I was going to my doctor's appointment, I saw a gentleman with a sign that read, "Homeless vet, please help me out." So I ended up going back to my hotel, packed a backpack with supplies that I left over from Afghanistan and gave to the gentleman. That was really a little small talk, nothing more. 3 days later, I saw the guy again, but this time he was with a little boy. So I pulled over to the side of the road, and before I could get a word out, the little boy said, "Thank you so much for the backpack. I no longer have to go to school and carry my books in my hands." And the dad said, "Thank you so much for the warmer layers. They've been keeping my wife who's sick at the homeless shelter warm." And at that point, I was like, oh, there's other veterans out there that are dealing with this. This isn't just me. So I came to Lex and I was like, what if we just start going out there and working with the vets, because we've been through the ringer and we know the resources out there that can help them out because we've been through it ourselves. And from there, Backpacks for Life was created.
After serving our veterans for 3.5 years, we knew we wanted to give our veterans something more, something better. And a ton of the feedback we were receiving was that our veterans wanted a durable, really good quality backpack. So we decided to develop one that is fit for a homeless veteran, whether they're in a shelter or on the streets, that has various safety and security features. So we've included things like a locking cable, which allow the veteran to protect their items, a detachable lid, which can act as a toiletry kit if they're in a shelter and they need to go into the bathroom, but they want to keep their items safe. We've also included things like reflective webbing, which allow them to be seen at night when they're on the streets and it might be dark out. We've also included a whistle clip, which allows them to blow a whistle if they're in danger. And then most importantly, inside our backpack, we have a sleep mat, because hypothermia is such a big issue that our mat will help provide a barrier for our veterans to sleep on and prevent hypothermia. Each backpack is filled with critical daily and long-term essentials. And now with this backpack, we know that our veterans who are on the streets are surviving a little bit easier day to day and helps them get off their feet a little bit more quickly.
Serving veterans is more than the weight of gold to us. This is something that we're so passionate because we've been through this. We know the struggles. This isn't just when a house burns down, you don't just try to rebuild one side of the house. This is the whole entire family. You have to not just work with the veteran, but the whole family. And that's really what we focus on. To date, we've given out 7,500 backpacks. We worked with thousands of veterans across the U.S., and we're not going to stop there. Especially with COVID, it's been a little dicey, especially with the uptick in homelessness and in suicide. So we want to make sure that the vets know that they're not forgotten and we're not going to stop helping them.
Thank you so much to all of you who are watching and to our family at Catholic Charities who help us help our veterans. We truly couldn't do it without your support.
Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to serve these veterans that we care so much about, and we couldn't have done it without your help.